It's Lucy and Jeff going for walks and talk about banksters and Bitcoin and the apocalypse and stuff. It's Lucy and Jeff and tacos and kisses.
How you doing today, Lucy?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. It's pretty hot here in Acapulco, so I'm not doing too many runs. I'm just going for my walks.
Are you gonna take it like Twisted Sister, Lucy?
Well, if they're gonna try to stop me from getting my tacos, you know me, they better get their ankle guards on.
Thought I should get another video about the truckers. This is actually so massive. And it's actually so important. I think a lot of people don't realize like how this is like almost like a last stand. Because if it's not the truckers, then who's it gonna be, right? It's not gonna be the cops. So not putting much hope the cops will stand up. Although if they do, I'll give them props. Then maybe they're smarter than I thought, but it's pretty unlikely. I guess the military could kind of do something, but I don't think that's going to happen. Well, we'll see actually, because they're actually talking about bringing in like military to get the truckers. So this is basically it. Because like I said, if it's not the truckers, who's it going to be? The truckers are perfect. They can travel thousands of miles. They're usually pretty independent and they're usually work for themselves, so it's not like they have to ask someone for permission. They've got giant machinery that can drive right over cop cars. And you can't even move them once they park, especially if there's like 100,000 of them. And they can just sit there and sleep in their rigs. Like, they are perfect. So this is really the last sort of stand. And if this fails, for whatever reason, I don't know, other than everyone listening to everything I've said over the last 10 years and stop paying extortion called taxes, stop using their currency, because that's what gives them power. That's why it's called a currency, a current, because it has power. And how you use that power is up to you, but it does. But if there's any hope that any of this stuff stops, if the truckers fail, then there's really not much hope left for, saving this system, which I don't even want to save anyway, right? But Jeff, how can you support these truckers? They're all racist.
My name is Gurtek Singh. I'm from London, Ontario, and I'm here for my freedom and my rights. I love my freedom and my liberty as much as everybody does. And I hate a government telling me what to do with force. That's all I'm here for. It's about choice. It's not about vaccine. And we are all together. We are all Canadians. We are all truckers.
A lot of people are like, oh, these truckers are so horrible. All they're really saying, basically, is we want to talk about this. And what's Castro doing? He's just hiding. It's hilarious. But they actually had a little press conference. It's actually pretty good.
Canada has been put forward as the epicenter of a major change in how things are run. It's going to transform the usual institutions of politics, of medicine, of law, and the media in ways that we cannot predict. But major changes are coming. And not only that, but we are being watched. We are seeing democracy challenged. And the Chinese are watching us. Make no mistake, this is a moment in history where there's a tremendous amount on the table. Not just vaccination schedules, but the very existence that we want our children to inherit.
Yeah, these people are also terrible. I could see why the mayor of Ottawa, Ottawa's flag is just the number 666. Like, they don't even try to hide it, ever. The mayor of Ottawa, I'll get into him in a bit. I looked him up a little bit. Another total Satan Claus student. But he just announced that it's a state of emergency. That went from small fringe minority to state of emergency real quick. It's so amazing. They actually put all their people on their website. I guess they figure most people are so stupid or won't do anything that they can just tell them straight up front. Yeah, these are all our own like inside sort of commies guys that we've infiltrated every government. Even Klaus Schwab said just recently that he's so proud they infiltrated the entire Canadian government. Like he's doesn't even notice like, he's basically admitting to a massive, massive fraud or a massive conspiracy or a massive operation that he's basically usurped almost every government on earth. He doesn't see, because when you own every government on earth, you don't really worry about, you know, getting in trouble, right? From the government or from police or anything, right? Oh my God, these terrorists, look at them. While Mayor Jim Watson of the World Economic Forum says, "This is the most serious emergency our city has ever faced." Wow, it's been pretty quiet there. Now there's some honking. Demonstrators have been using vehicles, wagons and sleds to transport gasoline cans and propane canisters to trucks inside the red zone around Parliament Hill as the 10-day demonstration against mandates continues. Police announced that anyone attempting to bring material supports to the demonstrators could be subject to arrest. Enforcement is underway. Well, here's Canada now. Canadian prisons. What are you in for? Church. You? Donating firewood. Hey, new guy, what'd you do? Terrorism. I honked after 7. And yes, they've now made it illegal to honk in Ottawa. Judge grants injunction against honking in downtown Ottawa. They're trying everything to shut them down. Of course, they've been trying to shut them down monetarily. Over $10 million was donated to the Canadian truckers, or Hoonkers, in just about a week on GoFraudMe. And GoFraudMe actually froze it. And then they said, the first statement they said was that they're going to take all the money and give it to charities they like. Yeah, so they've even made it illegal to bring gas to the truckers. You know, trucks need gas. And if they don't have gas, it's like freezing cold. Like they're gonna freeze to death basically in their trucks. So they're basically trying to save their lives. So when the day they announced that they're making it illegal to help the truckers and give them gas and stuff, tons of people in Ottawa walked around, like just tons of people, like hundreds or thousands of people everywhere with stuff like this. Water bottle drink box sort of thing. Woo! And just so you know, GoFundMe has like totally backpedaled on giving away the money to BLM and Antifa, which in itself would have almost caused like a civil war. And lots of other stuff going on. There's been actually a standoff in Alberta, or what do they call it, Truckberta, where I was born, on the Montana border. Truckers and cowboys have blocked off the border. This has been going on for like weeks, like 2 weeks now. They even called in SWAT teams. Yeah, cowboys. Stealing their diesel won't stop these protesters. Yeah, I love it. Truckers, Hoonkers, cowboys, and pirates. Like us, Lucy. Yeah, we're pirates. Whatever the government tries to stop us, we don't give a fuck. We just eat our tacos and give our kisses. To get in our way, they better get their ankle guards on.